Hello everybody, this is DisturbingPuppet, back again with some more Signal from Tolva. So I just messed around with this a little bit the other day on the stream, and just thought I would continue today, so why not stream it? So that's what we're going to do. I guess that's my only one. Yes. Establishing connection to remote surveyor host. Hopefully. It's trying. There we go. This isn't where I left off. I guess it's putting me back at the nearest structure, I guess. I was out here somewhere, I think. So we've got a signal here. Crash shuttle is relaying a transmission from the surface. Collect the flight recorder to verify the ghost signature. So that's something I will need to do eventually, but I think I was down here. Anomalous materials. Anomalous materials. Collectible items detected. I think that's... I was next to some ruins of some huge robotic thing. It was kind of left. I have no idea what it is. Ambush location. I haven't seen this pop up before. Allied patrols have gone missing in this area. Please investigate. Secure area in exchange for chassis auto repair increase. Okay. Undiscovered locations. Yeah, I'm all the way back here. Yeah, it's odd because I saved it right when I quit, so I thought I would be where I was before. Let's hijack a drone there. Essentially, I'm sort of a computer program that's been sent to this planet to investigate some signals. This is the ruins, I think. These are basically like spinal columns. Yeah, this is the head here. As much as I like the aesthetic and the design of this game, a lot of things are really, really cool. This remains of this giant are really, really awesome. I really wish... I mean, it's nice that there's a day-night cycle, but everything is so hard to see at night. So here I'm just kind of scanning some people. So if you spot somebody, scan it and get some more information on it with your binoculars. It tells me it's friendly, and will actually leave a little icon above their head, so I kind of know where they're at. Do the same thing with enemies. Then I've got a basic pistol, assault rifle, sniper rifle with a scope now, which is nice. There's my crazy flashlight. Ow. So this kind of game, so far, I haven't been a lot of shooting. I'm not really that good at first-person shooters, honestly. I kind of like to explore and check things out, though, so that's kind of what I'm doing a lot of, is sort of exploring and looking around at stuff. And there hasn't been a huge amount of really cool, interesting stuff until I got to here, inside a giant robot head. There's an arm off on the side. Here we've got sort of like vertebrae from a spinal column going off into the distance, into the rock. Let's go check out. These are the eye sockets, mouth. Take a look around. Gathering resources, because why not? So these are kind of friendly surveyors. There's also, there's the arm you can see here. So when I saved it, I was actually on top of the arm last time, kind of hanging out over there. Let's try to see what that is. No data available. Now you can kind of see during the daytime, much nicer looking. Get hung up there. How much damage I'll take if I jump out of here. Actually, it's not letting me jump. There we go. Must have just been the lip there. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so now we're here, so I'll check out this stuff first before I head up towards an ambush. Crash Shuttle is relaying a transmission from the surface here. Collect the flight recorder to verify the ghost signature. So we'll do that, but I think I'm going to check out this stuff first. I do have some things I didn't read. So let's look at the snooped data. Surveyor drone chat log fragment. Those poor dead aliens. Is that the name of your new novel? I don't have time to write with all the drone work. I'm not even sure that what we're doing out here. But anyway, I feel pity for whatever lived here before the war. Why? Well, they can't have expected 1 million tons of military hardware to fall on them from outer space. Could have been worse. On other planets, it was 1 billion tons. So, some past war. The surveyor fragment. The problem, then, is that whatever reading we might take, whatever data we might collect here, it is all mediated. The network is bringing all this to us. It's already mediated. We cannot be there on, must be Tolva, checking what we've recorded, and so how can we verify it? It doesn't really seem to kind of fit together. They are numbered, but I don't think I've missed anything. So first thing, basically kind of sent down sort of tutorial scan, initial calibration. Remember, you need to work with the surveyors to increase your rank access. They need to think you're a high-functioning AI. So those are the friendlies that are around. Data fragment. What layers do we expect the system to reveal to us when we scrutinize it from the position of lower magnitude of intelligence? What did the behavior of apes reveal to the mosquitoes landing on them? It is this disconnect between orders of magnitude that we find in the universe which will point us in the right direction. The classic model of functional intelligence, being best evidenced in drone implementation and Starship AI, cannot always apply. Once we begin to see how footprints of sentience sit outside purely functional frameworks, we can begin to understand what has happened here. High-tone tremor and signature footprinting. And this was the first data pocket I found. Relatively recent debris at the QMass pocket site. Foreign materials within an old culture ruin were releasing uncontrolled EM emissions across multiple spectra. Filtering out these signals will make our tracking of relevant emissions more accurate. Calibrating next sweep accordingly. Broker's notes, years of meddling on this awful derelict will make it difficult to discern what's going on down there. Don't be fooled, though. The surveyor minds know more than their cryptic signals suggest. They've seen something. So then we had this one we read, and this one. Connection data note. We have connected you to a surveyor subnetwork on the planet's surface. If you cause a robot to be destroyed, you will reconnect to another. Surveyors will not act against you in hostile capacity, so do not antagonize them. They might, if I antagonize them, then they might become hostile. Other factions are also present and at work on the surface. Burgers notes, the source of this signal could be anything. I believe it may be a zealot trap. We will help you as far as possible from a remote location, but this is up to you. Now, so there's some other faction called Zealots, and there's a Zealot ship that I encountered already, which was back here somewhere. Yeah, so I already checked that, already checked this. Somewhere back in this early starting area, there was a Zealot ship crash that I found. So it hasn't been a huge amount of combat yet. Mostly I've just kind of been exploring, which is fine. That's what I enjoy. And the game is really nice looking. And then finding this was just pretty cool. I'm going to wander through these vertebrae just because it's pretty awesome. Or get stuck on them. And then I do also have another mode I can go into for scanning, which I'm kind of been jokingly calling migraine vision or migraine mode. So if there's something, a resource or a signal, it'll kind of get highlighted on here. I don't mind the graphical effect, but the sound as well is just awful. Probably not anything back there. There's more vertebrae like in the rock. Huh. Which way am I going? Okay, so I want to head right. Yeah. So you can kind of see the scale of this thing, the vertebrae and the head and the arm. It's kind of an interesting structure. Picking up some kind of interesting noise. I'm not sure what it is. Sounds like it's pretty close, but I don't know. Is it this thing? Suspicious. Point a gun at it. Mobile data interpolator. Sparrow variant. Huh. Can't scan it or anything. Oh, that's my melee attack. It doesn't really pop up on my scanning either as anything of interest. Just kind of making weird noises. This thing here, surveyor op marker, beacon variant. Looking for bad guys out this way. That looks like parts of a ship I had seen. Yeah, wreckage of a Crux-class frigate. So I've seen bits and pieces of Crux-class frigates all over the place, and I'm not sure if it's all from the same ship, just scattered across the area, or if it's multiple ones that have crashed. Or how that fits into anything else that's going on. It could just be, since that was that reference to an old war, maybe it's been stuff that's been here for centuries. Could be even millennia at this point, I don't know. I'm being kind of cautious and scouting out enemies from a distance if possible. So we'll check out this weird structure. I am a robot, so you know, giant clomping noises as I move around. Oh, that's bad guys. Bandit dropship, ugly variant. It's a hostile, subject is a bandit. Couple that I can see anyway. It doesn't mean there's only just a couple. Yeah. Might be able to engage them from this far out. Typically, once I start shooting, they just kind of rush me. So the more shots I can get at a distance, probably the better. Just kind of looking to see if I can spot any more. Yeah, so you can kind of see now they're highlighted, so I can actually see them. Probably still pretty far. Oh, actually, I've got a pretty good... I don't know why this isn't hitting. Okay, that was a miss. You're closer. Maybe it's too far. Ah, it's reload. There's no auto reload in this, which always throws me off. Far enough away, I should be kind of hard to hit. Pop my shield up. Oh, bugger. I've got to reload. just switch weapons. Okay, it must have been all of them because nobody else is running in my direction. Yeah, the problem with shooting targets at range is that they do kind of drop something there, like the resources I can pick up, but they only last for a very short amount of time. So if I shoot them at range and I've got others to shoot, then I don't end up actually getting a lot of resources from them. But I'm not sure how vital or important that is. I'm not seeing anybody else. Yeah, so this is nowhere near what it's showing on the map. Yeah, this is one of those things that I really like for the aesthetic and design. If I go to the map and then go back, it really does seem sort of like I've hijacked this robot and I'm sort of cutting feed between different sources and stuff. This is a transmission source. Archive Remnant 32. Let's check that out. Surveyor K9343, survey log fragment. We only ever focus on the inputs and outputs of complex systems and don't have to consider their internal complexity at all. Black boxes like these could be missed entirely in our investigation. The star overlooked because it is exhaust function of some more significant hyperobject. A black hole misunderstood because it makes up a node within a structure so vast that we could never step back and take in the whole thing, which might make up the whole. Okay. Sure. So you can kind of see here, if I do the scanning mode, it does kind of become sort of obvious, or a little bit more obvious anyway. Oh, there's some stuff there, resources. Not seeing anything else around here. Kind of keeping an eye out. Probably no more hostiles right around this area, maybe a little further. But you never know. Still very early in this game. Just kind of barely messing around with the beginning areas and stuff. It's the dropship here. A little more cautious. Pretty cool design. A lot of the stuff, the designs and everything, is really nice in this. Let's melee attack it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that'll probably drive you crazy if you're watching this, seeing... Oh, here's something. Explosions. This is a network engine, angle box category. Network engine lump category. Okay. I'm assuming maybe it's parts from the ship. This is the ruins of the ship here. The Crux class frigate. Maybe it's engine parts from that? Or calculode, tingle category. Okay. Tingles. Makes me tingles. Try scanning, nothing, okay. That's an interesting thing of some kind. No data available. Another weird construct. No data available. Pretty open area here. What the heck is that? Surveyor op marker, beacon variant. So maybe there's more surveyors around. So something far to my right. Maybe it's this. Not sure. Oh, we got dudes out here. Yep, hostile bandits. There's another one just went down the hill there. Yeah, quite a good zoom on this. Oh, right here on top of me. Ah, shooting me through the trees. Shield. Shot from behind by somebody. Whoa, got a bunch of guys on me. There we go. These guys look different. What the heck are these guys? Well, no auto reload really messes with me. So used to that. Shield here. More and more of them. Ah, that's not what I want. Trying to use, I've got a hand grenade, but I don't remember what the controls are to actually use it. So I was trying to mess around with, like, what is the control for that? I'm actually going to check, because I don't remember. I haven't messed around with this very much, so. What is... V, that's what it is, okay. I'm curious what those heavier duty guys were. I didn't get a chance to scan them before they showed up and just started shooting at me. Kind of had like red armor or something on. That's probably all the hostiles in the area, because it seems like once I start shooting, everything that's around that's hostile just comes running right towards me. I kind of thought I was going to die there, actually. Messing around with the controls. Radio trench. Well, that's not where I want to go. Spawn beacon. We might as well just head up here, and then we'll head back towards the other areas of interest. We've got some resources right there. It's another network engine lump category. And network calculo tingle category, another one. I wonder if those are sort of like something that help the surveyors operate, just keep functioning. These weird structures. Basalt division captured. Basalt division. Maybe it's this beacon? This basalt division? I don't know. It's kind of a weird sound. super weird sounds coming from somewhere. These things, maybe, making weird noises. It's kind of freaky. Freaking me out. I can scan them. Yeah. No data. Let's check out the weird structures. Yeah, no data available. It wasn't really letting me scan at first here. There's another one of the network engines. Is this what was on the map? Slipgate Run. Collectible items detected. 6, 14, and 3. Anomalous materials. Oh. Seems like I'm right there. Not really sure what kind of collectible materials. Collectible items. I don't see anything else, at least right in this immediate area. I must have walked right by that. Mobile data interpolator, Hawk variant. Something there. So is the number changing when I pick things up? Yeah, I think it is. It's 4 now. Maybe a bit more widespread than it appears to be based on the map. Maybe. Head down this way a little bit, looking around. See nothing. It's moving. It moved. I don't think I've seen these things move before. That's super weird. I'm gonna go take a look at that, because that's super strange. I don't remember seeing that before, and yeah, it's rolling. That's why I didn't notice it before. It moves. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Weird little rolly things out on the plains that make noise for some reason. Whoa! Oh, that's a zealot. Okay. Bugger. Somebody else was shooting at him. Whoa, what the heck? What just happened? So I've got buddies here. I stepped on something and got shot up in the air. That was weird. I wonder if it was some kind of grenade or something? I don't know what else it would be. I haven't seen anything like that before. Not spotting anything else around here of interest, but it still says 4 things to collect somewhere in the area. This is an unmarked drone, neutral. Another friendly, surveyor. Huh. Yeah, it's weird. It's still saying that there's stuff here, I just don't see anything else around to collect. And it's not urgent that I collect them or anything. I'm going to go ahead and mark my friendlies here. Oh, take that. I thought that was just part of the thing. Okay. Ah. So it sounded like anyway. I wonder if there's like some... I don't think I can jump high enough to get onto that. Oh, I did. Okay. Now I'm stuck. Spend the rest of my life trapped in the corner if I get stuck. Yeah, I can't really stay on there. I was thinking get up on there and then get up onto the other piece, maybe? I don't think so. Nothing hiding in the trees. Hey buddy, what's up? What did you just do with your hand at me? Okay. Later. Like he was insulting my manhood or something. Yeah, check these out for like random bits and pieces apparently sticking off of them. That's probably the pieces I'm missing then. Or, you know, the ones just lying on the ground, I guess. Down to 1 left in this area. This hasn't helped me so far, but I'll keep trying, I guess. Sun's going down. That's not going to make things any easier. It's going down pretty quick. The shadows, sun moving across the rocks and stuff. What are you looking for? Maybe we'll move on to the next one. I'm not having a lot of luck here finding the last thing. Not too big of a deal, I don't think. I'm not even sure what the resources necessarily do for me. Maybe it's like money for buying upgrades. I haven't really been able to upgrade much. Did I miss this? I swear I would have walked by this before. Completed material collection. Okay. That's everything here. That's the other one. Okay, more friendlies. It's looking more like the weird spinal cord here. It's a lot smaller than the other one, I think. Something there, too. Oh, that's that other position that I'll be checking out in a bit. Go to this one first. Heard something. Okay, run, waypoint reached. Yeah. Nothing obvious here. Some ominous noises coming from the ship. It's not exactly in the best of shape. Kind of like I slid down into the hole there, actually. Do I want to go in here? Is it going to freak out if I go in here? I'll cause a problem if I go in here. It's giving me a combat hint and tip just popped up, which makes me a little nervous. Starting to get a little dark here. How many things are supposed to be here? 13, okay. I'm also not sure if I collect resources and then I die, do I lose the resources I collect? I'm not sure how that works with being killed. No, gunshots. Friendly just died and disappeared. That's that direction. I was already in that direction. Unless more bad guys keep showing up occasionally. Got a friendly left over there. Oh, that's a bad guy. Hey there. Yeah, that thing I stepped on. Something like, it's just scorched ground, but I stepped on something like that, and that's what shot me in the air before. It's kind of weird. My friendly marker disappeared. So there may be more bad guys out here. That's neutral drone. Okay, that's fine. More friendlies. I'm just going to mark them so I can kind of keep track of where they are. I don't want to accidentally shoot any friendlies. And if they suddenly start disappearing and I hear gunfire, I'll have some idea what's going on. That's another bandit dropship, unless it's the same one I saw before. Must be the one I saw before, just from a different angle, I think. It's up this way, so yeah, it must be when I walked past before. I don't think they continually spawn or anything. I guess it's possible, but I don't know. Still not seeing any resources here. 13. Huh. Can I go up there? Don't think the angle is right for me to get up that way. No. Slide right off. And there's some resources. Fire up the high beams. Dead guy with no head. More gunfire. And guys disappearing. Friendlies dropping. Not a good sign. Now it's dark, it's really hard to spot stuff, so I'm not super happy with getting into a fight at night here. Probably shooting at me now. Trying to guess from the sounds where they're coming from, but I can't tell. Don't see anybody. I think it does some kind of night vision or something on your binoculars. That would be helpful. I'll light myself up like a Christmas tree here in the dark. Try to stay behind cover. So this looks like one of the zealot guys. Yeah, no data. Usually with stuff like this, it doesn't give me any info. Oh, that's weird. The light effect with this is kind of freaky. Didn't even notice the fire until I was doing the scanning, the way it stood out there. Drone's still hanging out over there. Just keep checking for resources here. Let's see if we'll suddenly just get jumped by some bad guys. Not seeing much around. Now there's something there. There's a whole bunch of crap right there. Did I not notice that? Oh, it just looks like it's stuck to the ship, like it's just part of the ship. Doesn't look like resources I can pick up necessarily. Kind of hiding in plain sight. Yeah, put something right in front of my face and I'll never see it. I'll never notice it. Don't see any more dudes. Any more hints about stuff? Not really. I'm curious what the lights are that are showing up there. 2 items left. I think something might be hidden away in the wreckage in a weird, hard-to-get-to place, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I just don't know where the last couple things are. Yeah, this effect with the light is super weird. No, there's some stuff there. It just came from there. Kind of freaky. Migraine vision. So it should be what, 1 left? 1 left. Back to migraine vision. Clue. That's a tree. Huh. Gotta be here somewhere. Should head further up and to the left, maybe. Coming in from different angles, looking around. Further out. There it is. Nothing's stuck on the ruin. Go over to this dropship. Bandit dropship. So killed the bandit, so I don't think any more are going to show up. I don't think. Okay, so I've got the last one down here. Only 3 things down there. Went there. Probably. I think this is sort of my next thing I'm supposed to be doing, is going this direction instead of this way. Can't move the map up, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll just head down, clear this out, and then I think we'll head back up this way to the crash shuttle for the transmission there. What's this thing? Ambush location. Yeah, I had an ambush location up here as well. Oh, I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be going, but this... And we've got another radio trench. Old culture derelict is located in a radio trench. It's unlikely to be our source, but verify immediately. Out here we've got undiscovered location, another old culture derelict. This one appears to be the focus for drone activity. Expect complication. So this gives me a gun and a plasma shield. This is a rifle and pistol. Yeah, maybe do this one first. Plasma shield sounds interesting. Gonna need a new body at some point. I'm about halfway down in my health. Oh, gunshots. Sounds like it's coming in my direction. I think that's a bad guy. Yep. Go ahead and scan them if I can. Trying for a headshot there. Grab these before they go away. And they keep showing up right around this area, kind of right in the middle. Even though I've been through this area before. See anybody else? I haven't been this far south, so maybe that's why they're showing up. Oh, so this is near where that spine was that I saw. It's really hard to see though, it's dark now. It's just a rock. Getting all paranoid about a rock. Neutral drone. What is further that way? Yeah, it just kind of curves around. Different area though soon. So probably more bad guys in the new zone. One of those freaky things that makes noises as it flies around. Slipgate run, waypoint reached. Okay, so around here we should find some resources. There's a couple right on the creepy spine. Let's see what it says about the creepy spine. Unknown machine, no origin determined. Huh. That's everything here. Just looking around for any transmission sources. Sometimes you'll find like weird ones hidden away that aren't on the map. So get up on the rock. Get a little bit of a view around. Doesn't like me being on the rock, apparently. There we go. So I guess we'll head back up there. That looks like one of the bases. If it is a base, I might want to go there just because I can level up and stuff. But it might be an enemy base, which I'll have to take over. So somebody moving around behind the wall. Ah, not enough time. Not the wall, scan the dude's head behind the wall. I just want to know if they're friendly or not. Okay, they're friendly. Yeah, let's head in there. I think I can repair and stuff in there, which would be nice. New zone discovered, Basalt Division. Plenty of friendlies hanging around, which is nice. Some resources, it looks like. Some dead guys. Parts. Okay, I thought that was resources. It's just a rock. Did find a transmission behind one of these once. A transmission source. Back in? No, maybe not. It's like in games, you know, you always check under the stairs or behind the waterfalls, you know, behind the building. That kind of thing is sort of what I'm doing. Anytime I see something like that, I'm like, oh, I gotta check. So I think I can repair in here. All chassis damage has been repaired. Excellent. So that's my current body that I'm inhabiting. Checked all this stuff. Yeah, so my, I haven't seen this, hazard suit, base unit chassis. Base level unit offers no hazard protection. Okay, so that's something I can unlock at some point. The AoE I have, I switched out to this, so it disrupts sensors of nearby robots for a short time, so it just makes them blind for a little while. I do have a way I can heal myself, and that might not be that bad either to have. This makes locals run away. Local hostiles run away. It's just like damage. Yeah, either running away or healing myself might not be a bad thing, as opposed to blinding them. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm kind of curious how the range is on it. And this better gun I can't buy until I level up, but I can't level up for some reason yet. I need to do more missions, find more transmissions. I do like the weird little computer noises they make. Sort of Star Wars droid noises. Kind of reminds me of the the ones that would walk around going, oh, 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 oh. Sort of like that. Alright, I guess we'll head back to that other signal. Hopefully it'll be daytime by the time we get there. Looks like a big ship up there, doesn't it? A little easier to see stuff during the day. I don't play a lot of first-person shooters or third-person shooters. The only one I play kind of regularly is Warframe, actually. So you're so mobile in that game that compared to this, it just feels sort of very tedious to walk around sometimes. But the art style and direction in this is really cool, though. So it's kind of nice to just kind of look around. So far, there's been some interesting stuff to kind of find and look at, too. That helps a lot. Turn that flashlight off. Get some nice dawn light effects here. Super noisy robot feet. But that makes sense. Back to the head, and here's the arm. And then the spine, kind of looking at before. Yeah, this kind of view is just, the thing's so huge. Obviously some crazy stuff went down, so it's a nice contextual storytelling. I'd like a little bit more info, that would be nice though. That's a weird looking, okay. Thought it was a rock. That's a strange looking rock. Nope. Yeah, I'll try to stick right here just so we get to where I need to be. Pretty open area. Could definitely be some enemies wandering around. Surveyor Illuminator Prong. Because robots need lights too. Jump. Slightly paranoid going in here. Yep, we got hostiles. That's another zealot. So that is spaceship parts. Network shuttle wrecked. Okay. There's got to be more than two. There's always more than two. Subject Zealot. Patrolling. More than I thought. The 4 here. Oh, I switched the wrong direction. Pull up my pistol. Reload always gets me. Just auto reload. Oh, he's beating me up. I really should check the range on my area of effectability. Kind of forget about it in the midst of combat often. Incoming transmission. Can you see anything in the scan mode spectra? Yep. Signature Ghost, scan complete. Report to a bunker to collect reward, it said. So what did we find? Data from crash site in Slipgate Run, location reference 24325. The shuttle was brought down by undetermined failure in the flight computation base. The scan data indicates that the onboard mind attempted to reboot core systems manually during flight. Manual reboot or override is highly irregular. Broker's notes. The mind piloting this craft would have known manual interference would have resulted in a crash. We can only surmise that something serious enough for it to disregard normal protocols took place during flight. More evidence that this is actually a zealot trap? Certainly possible. So I should head back to one of the bunkers. One down here too. This is closer now, I guess. We'll go back there. I can just actually hijack a drone in the location. I kind of feel bad abandoning my bodies, though, to do that. I'll check around a little bit here first, though. And maybe we'll go back, or we'll just jump back there. Just going to check for any of the resources or anything around. Hopefully without giving myself a migraine using the scanning mode. So hopefully I'll be leveling up. So what is that? Oh, that's a drone. It looks like a reindeer, a tree there for some reason, sitting down, horns up in the air. I don't know why it makes me think of a reindeer, but it does. Let's see anything else around. At least not on my scanner. So we'll head up the hill here. On the way back. Yeah, I get attached to my bodies in this. I'd rather not just jump from body to body. But it also gives me an excuse to kind of explore and look around, especially during the day. It's so nice looking. If it was night, I'd probably just jump between locations. Kind of checking out sort of interesting stuff that's in the environment. Why am I sliding down the hill slowly? I'm sliding very, very slowly. Did I stop? Okay, I stopped. Maybe it's just the gravel there or something. New zone discovered. Edge Vale. Did I cross over? I did. Military bunker. Under bandit control. Capture this bunker to use its facilities. That's certainly an option. Spawn beacon. Liberate the beacon to access a new remote host. Hijack location. Yeah, maybe I should go for the military bunker here since it's close instead. I need to stay at distance because I don't have a huge amount of health left, like halfway down. If we get close, I'm going to try to remember to use my area of effect ability. What's that? Wield the vehicle wreckage. Looks like a tracked vehicle wreckage to me. Hostile bandit patrolling. Too far away, so I'm not getting the icon, I guess. I don't know if they've got the base. There might be a lot of them. I'm not sure how many will spawn for me to deal with if I try to take the base. Trying to be sneaky. As sneaky as a heavy-footed robot can be, anyway. Clomp, clomp, clomp. I am sneaking. It almost looks like there's nobody at the base itself, but just can't see enough to know. There's somebody. Hostile bandit. Probably some more guys. Whoa! The heck? What is going on? Oh, they're attacking the drones that are in the area. Hostile bandit. Currently targeting nothing. Current machine state. Target acquisition. So the drone's just getting too close, I guess. And getting blasted. Yeah, moving in here, now they're all popping out. Got at least 3 down here. Could be a whole lot more. That guy's taken off. As far as I can tell, there's no stealth in this. Like sneak up behind him with a melee attack. Probably not going to work. I don't know if I should just start blazing away here. Headshot didn't make a difference at range. Still just counted as a shot. Are you using cover? You seem like you're using cover. Whoa! Oh, he's way back around me here. Ah, what the heck? Reload before I forget. Still have another guy off to the right. Might be more guys spawning too, I don't know. least one more, two, coming around. I don't have him marked. At least I'm pretty sure that was a bandit. If it was a surveyor, they'd be fighting each other. Way back there. I'm not even sure I can hit him from this far. Okay, I'm just going to head into the base. Wait, are there more dudes down there? Did I already capture it? I've got surveyors down here. Kind of seems like we already took it. Okay. Alrighty. What are they doing out there? They seem confused. Yeah, there's more guys. They're just quite the distance away. There's another bandit there, another bandit there. Yeah, it's like they're like, screw this, we're out of here. Come back, I want to be friends. So a lot of delay there on the rifle for shots. You can't click again right away. It doesn't have a shot ready. Well, now the surveyors are charging in for a fight. So he's like taking off. Ah. I'm lending long range support. Yeah. There must be somebody left alive. Go, you bugger. Just want to tag him really quick. Shooting a gun doesn't count. I think that's all of them. Okay. Let's head back to the base. I'm just looking at my chat. Yuki Studmuffin says, hello, how are you? Good. Doing pretty good. Stick your gun in my face. So I think I'll be able to level up now. Actually, let me check really quick for any resources. I didn't really get in here before to look around. Activating my migraine vision. I think I said migraine vision. If there's anything of interest around to check out. Doesn't look like it. So Yuki's asking what this is. This is the Signal from Tolva, which is a first-person shooter kind of exploration game I am a robot and have been sent here to investigate a signal on this planet. So I'm kind of eliminating other signals we find. Command module. We've unlocked the first command module. Use command modules to recruit allied robots to follow your orders. Oh, okay. Purchase and equip it with the loadout screen and select with the mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. Recruit bots by aiming at them and hitting mouse left button. Send recruits to target destination by holding right and hitting left. Okay, that seems overly complicated. Bots will follow you until they are destroyed or you hijack another surveyor host chassis. Free the bots by hitting R. Okay. Leveling up. So I have some new stuff available. Survey rank 1. You can now access new modules. Chassis damage repaired. Yeah, so this is my current chassis. Kind of like I'm a program taking over chassis on this planet to investigate the signals. And we've found a few signals so far kind of eliminated. There's bandits on the planet that we've had to deal with, and there's also some faction, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, called Zealots. And the program that kind of set me down here thinks this all might be a big trap set by the Zealots. So I'm not sure if we're at war with them. There's definitely some old ruins of some past wars, but I'm not sure how far in the past. It's sort of more environmental kind of storytelling instead of actually telling you specifics about what's going on, but pretty interesting so far. So I have some new weapons available. So what do I have here? So currently I'm using the gnome on the left, so I can upgrade to the ghoul, so it's more damage. Reactor drain's worse, recharge time's better, range is less. Heavy pulse grade disruption rifle with improved optics. We've got the ogre, heavy pulse rifle fitted with high grade optics package. So this is improved, this is high grade. The recharge time on this, 4 seconds, is pretty bad. Well, it's the same as the one I've got, actually, so that's not super bad, I guess. Damage per second is 50, 50. I'm curious what the high-grade optics are. Take a look at that. We'll equip it, I guess. Secondary, I've already got the nice scope on this one, which I like. Plasma shield. Nothing else unlocked there. AoEs, nothing new. Yeah, I'll stick with the one that blinds for now. Hazard suit, nothing special. This is my map, so the signals I've been checking out started off way down here. We've checked a few signals, taken over some bunkers and bases so I can respawn there. But it's actually more like if I die, I'm taking over a new chassis, and I just kind of download myself into it and take it over. I can also quick travel by doing the same thing, so I can kind of abandon my body wherever I want and just quick travel someplace by, press F to hijack a drone. So kind of interesting. And kind of follows through with the effects. So from here, if I go back, sort of the way the effect changes when I look at my map or look at the menu and then go back, it's sort of like I'm loading something in. Hey, this is kind of got an interesting little scope on it, doesn't it? It's my new assault rifle. Is there anything else I want to check? So I don't have anything definitive I need to do. I've kind of been exploring and checking things out. These are sort of these transmissions I need to find. There's also some kind of random ones hidden around that I've also found a couple of. Sort of have some additional info. So I can go down this way. I've kind of got things opened way down here as well. There is another signal here and here, so this might not be a bad area to go to. Don't think I can move the map for some reason. It's kind of centered on where I am. Trying to move it with the keys and stuff doesn't seem to do anything. And then here we've got, yeah, ambush locations. Allied patrols have gone missing in this area. Please investigate. So, secure area in exchange for chassis auto repair. This one also says chassis auto repair increase. Chassis auto repair increase. So the signals kind of give me sort of set upgrades that are possible. This increases my shield, maybe? So that might not be a bad one to check out. So maybe if we go there, and then what I'll do is we'll hijack a drone there. Establishing connection to remote surveyor host. Found a drone. Took him over. Hijack new drone. What's going on above me? And then I still have my upgraded stuff. I don't know how the stuff necessarily travels, but my consciousness traveling around by just, hacking drones and stuff makes sense. Sorta. Kind of an interesting idea, anyway. This huge ship up there. There's wreckage all over the place, so this is kind of wreckage from a ship. Weird constructs and things. But I really do like the look of this game. It's really cool. We found a giant robotic body that's being mined for resources. I have no idea if it's from a current ongoing war, some ancient war, what's going on. So I think what I'll do is we'll head to the radio. Yeah, see, now it's centered here, so I can kind of see a little bit better down here. So we've got a military bunker under my control, so I can jump there. This is resources, then the ambush, and the signal here. So I may do the signal, and then we'll kind of see if I'm going to do much more. I'm getting kind of hungry. I hunger. So we'll check out this other signal and see what we can find. Got kind of binoculars to spot things and tag enemies. There's these weird things too. I don't know what these are. Rolling around the plains, making weird noises. So we'll say mobile data interpolator. Okay. I don't know what that means, but they roll around and they make creepy noises. It's trying to talk to me. And I can't scan them or anything. Whoa. There it goes. Off down the hill. So sometimes the signals have been in bases, other times they're just sort of ruins or in kind of odd little local things. Either there's been mention of like the Zealots as a faction. I'm not sure what my faction was called. There's like old ruins, Star. I can't even remember. I have to look at the. What it was. Just gonna quickly take a look here. Star Network, yeah, some kind of Star Network stuff. So I'm in the Star Network, so maybe that's what I am. There was Star Network ruins, reference to the Zealots. What else was there? Yeah, old culture ruins. So I'm not sure what the timeline we're looking at here. I haven't encountered anything but robots as far as intelligences. Some of this stuff seems like it's not robotic intelligences communicating in the data fragments I found. Yeah, definitely interesting. The only life forms I've seen other than robots, which aren't really life forms, just kind of random birds or animals and things running around. that is a hostile zealot. Okay. And that is a zealot dropship. Fatty, type 555. It's a fatty dropship. There's never just one. So yeah, this signal looks like it's going to be right next to this zealot dropship, so they're sort of investigating the signals as well. I know there's more than one of you guys. No idea what that is. No data available on scan. I'll try to spot and tag the guys if I can. Looks like coming right towards me. As soon as I start shooting anybody, they all pretty much come running. So it's like they're all aware as soon as you end up in combat. What is he doing? I'm just kind of curious what he's doing. We're just seeing the two. I'm sure there's more than two. Shooting him in the back like a hero. There's no auto reload in this either, which kind of I'm still getting used to. Take the shots and it's like, ah! Oh, he's got a shield. I got a shield too, sucker. Oh, reload. Screw that. Well, friendlies are getting involved now. I'll reload before we head in here. Hey, buddy. I hear more gunshots. Zealot. There's a signal right there, that thing. Ah! Okay, time for some cover. He's sniping me. Okay, there was a lot more enemies than I expected over here. But I do like this new gun. I'd like a little better zoom on it. Doesn't really have much zoom to it, but yeah, I like the fire rate and stuff. Take a look at this. So activate my migraine mode scanner. You see, this is one of those random signals you kind of come across. That is a library, Snooped Datum 35. Snooped Datum 35. Surveyor K9343, survey log fragment. The Mile ships report flickers of energy from across the planet. These seem coherent with tectonic activity, but no tremors have been detected on the surface. Deep radar and seismic references hits show there to be nothing inherently unusual beneath the surface. Perhaps what we're looking for is more holistic, an all-encompassing solution to the problem of a weird little planet. Isn't that always the story? Yeah, so Yuki's asking me, what games do you stream? Pretty much whatever I'm playing is kind of what I'm streaming. Sort of whatever I feel like, whatever I'm kind of checking out recently, or things that I've kind of played around with that I enjoy. I haven't messed around with too much of these kind of games because I wasn't sure how well they would stream, like first-person games and stuff. So I did a little bit of Ravenfield recently, and then this. Just kind of starting this. So actually, pretty much all the time I've played this, I've been streaming. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. If people are interested, I'll keep streaming this, or streaming when I play. Turn-based stuff I kind of play a lot, but it's also kind of easier to stream and deal with comments and that kind of stuff at the same time. So a lot of turn-based stuff is kind of my natural inclination for what I would stream, but kind of anything that I'm messing around with, I'm liable to. Can I do Slime Rancher again? Yeah, sometime. I should do more Slime Rancher. I haven't really messed around with it since I streamed last, actually. Looking around for anything of interest. So there should be a signal around here. I just don't know where. Resources. Yuki Stud Muffin, you love Slime Rancher. Yeah, I definitely should mess around with it a bit more. Where is the signal I'm looking for? Ah, it's around here. I see that. Creepy tendrils. Meaning, you know, those things. Surveyed 101 sources, derelict 1, scan complete. Let's check what that was. Mission report, derelict 1. Results of survey of old culture derelict number 156484. Machine appears entirely inactive. Some residual electromagnetic footprints suggest it has been tampered with in an attempt to revive data systems. Possibility this was simply unlogged surveyor activity or earlier visitation to the location by outside elements. Broker notes. So this is kind of my person who's telling me what to do is the broker. So broker's notes. Of course someone has been down here tampering with the junk, probably the zealot setting us up for a fall. They know the surveyors can't resist the bait of a good mystery. This won't end well. Yeah, but I like mysteries too. Yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to do in Slime Rancher that I haven't done yet. That's for sure. I think I'll head over here to get some resources. And then I'll probably head to one of the bunkers. Just looking for anything else I might have missed really quick. I don't like to stay in this mode very long because it's very brain damaging. At least it feels that way. Head unit of Kurgic Loper. Kurgic. Okay, so that's what the signal was in. Head unit? I did find a giant head before. This doesn't look like a head. At least not really. I'm trying to see this as a head, and it's just not coming to me. Maybe some kind of weird cyclopean thing with one eye and the mouth, maybe? Another giant robot? A quick scan here. Something there. Probably just resources. Or is that the signal? That's the signal I checked before. So these... No data available. More ruins. Radio trench. Wayport reached. So we should have some resources here. Let's see how many. 6 resources hidden around. Freaky bird things. Surveyors are definitely here, setting up lights and drones and stuff. So, yeah, the resources right in front of me on the ground. I can't see them. One more left somewhere. Is that the skull? No, that's some place new. I haven't been down there. It looks kind of like the head of the giant android thing that I saw at the beginning, and end of the last episode and beginning of this one. So maybe there's another giant dead robot over here. Where is the last resource? There. Somewhere? Here? There we go. Completed material collection. Seems like the materials are just money for upgrading weapons and that kind of stuff. So, old culture derelict. This one appears to be a focus for drone activity. Expect complication. Radiation proving, a couple different guns. Here I've got the ambush location, which would, in exchange for chassis auto repair increase, that would be helpful. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump down over here. Taking over a new body. I don't think there's anything else for me to check. Alright, I did get some stuff for scanning that. I'll take a look at those. So primary weapon, I'm rocking the ogre. This does less damage, but they'll recharge faster. Range is better. But having extra range doesn't really help you with just iron sights that much. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. So the shield, that was my option. So right now I have weak ablation field, damage absorption is 100. So this one's 110. A little bit more reaction, or reactor drain. I guess it's fine. Throw that on. Keeping this stuff the same. This was the one that I can use to take control of guys. I'm not sure if this gets added in, or does this replace one of my other weapons? I think it would replace, yeah, because it's currently equipped and then switching to this. So I'd have to swap out my assault rifle for something to take over other robots. They seem to be coming to my help anyway, so I'm not super concerned with that. So for now, that's fine. What do I have going on here? So I think I'll head towards the ambush location here. We'll do that, and then I'm probably going to call it a day. I am kind of starving at this point. Yeah, we'll check this out. This is my current buddy. Now it's getting dark. It's really hard to see stuff at night. Tag these guys so I know where they're at. I don't want to accidentally shoot any friendlies if I can avoid it. Yuki's asking, do you see your guys set stuff up? I'm not sure what you mean by set stuff up. Or your guys. This game, Slime Rancher. What the heck is that? It's another friendly, okay, way out there. So hard to see at night in this game. It's really pretty during the day, but yeah, at night it's really difficult to see. Okay, yeah, I was looking at like light and stuff. In this game, you see you guys set stuff up. The surveyors were already here. I'm sort of just hijacking their bodies and taking them over. So they're kind of here checking out these ruins and things. So there are little lights and things, and the bases, some of which have been taken over by bad guys. And there's drop ships for some of the bandits. So they're obviously coming from somewhere else. Most of the stuff that's here, I think the surveyors were building. At least that's kind of what I'm piecing together. So they're checking out the ruins and finding resources and stuff. And then the bandits and then the zealots, who are also the kind of the red robots. So like this is like a light surveyor, eliminator prong. Most of the stuff still say surveyor if it's been built here. Anything else like the ships, some are bandit, like the bandit drop ships. There's zealot ships. There's also other ruins of ships that I found that don't belong to any of those categories, so I'm not sure if they're really old or if they're more recent or what. So I'm just kind of piecing it together as I play, which is one of the things that's making it kind of interesting. I'd like a little bit more framework for what's going on. No data available. So yeah, there's just ruins and wrecks and stuff everywhere on this planet. And just kind of trying to figure out what's going on is sort of what's been motivating me here so far. A timeline or something like that would be really helpful. Maybe I'll get it later. Or you just have to figure it out as you go. Or they wanted to do the whole Dark Souls environmental storytelling, little hints and pieces that you piece together yourself. I hear gunfire. Completed material collection. So that's all the materials here. Sounds like the fighting's behind me, which is kind of weird. I just came from that direction. Location is currently contested. Oh, it's being attacked. Okay. I didn't think that would ever happen. I haven't seen that happen before. Got friendlies. Friendly. Friendly. Lots of friendlies. Yeah, somebody went charging in there and got blown up. Yeah, I haven't seen that happen before. That's kind of interesting. I kind of thought once I took something, that was it. It's done. Yeah, it's back to being in my hands now. Huh. So I'm walking into an ambush at this point. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, exactly. Quick scan around here. It's hard to spot stuff at a distance at night. Some of the robots and stuff do glow. But visibility at night is definitely a problem. So I don't really feel that comfortable getting into a firefight at night here, but I may not have much choice. I haven't done an ambush yet, so I'm not sure what will happen as I come in here. If I can spot them from a distance and start engaging them, or if I have to get in there and then they're going to jump me. Not seeing anybody around, which is making me even more paranoid. The paranoia has set in. So will I stream this next? Maybe. So far I've been streaming this each time I play, so kind of inclined to probably stream this one when I play it. Also been continuing my Mordheim stuff, so I may stream one of those occasionally, just to kind of keep people updated on what's going on with my warband in that. I've been playing a bit of Battlefleet Gothic lately as well, but I was kind of used to the board game, which was turn-based, and the computer game is a real-time strategy. You can slow things down a bit, but I really would prefer if I could pause it and give orders and stuff to my ships. Ah! Okay, let's pay attention to what I'm doing here. Ow. Yeah, I got friendlies coming in. Ambush eliminated. Okay. Whoa, there's another thing shooting me up in the air. I don't know what that is, but every once in a while that happens. Must be some kind of thing on the ground or grenade or something. I don't know. It's launching me up in the air. So I guess I'll check around this area here. Look for any resources. Anything interesting. Could be a hidden signal here too. Now I'm all paranoid about every person I see. Friendlies. Lots of resources lying around. Some dead guys. No data on the dead guys. Yeah, so now I'm healing up to, what, 2/3 or so health instead of half. Which is a nice change. This is a downed drone. Unmarked drone, server chassis damaged. And I can't repair them or anything. They'll just repair themselves if they need to, I guess. So here we have this bandit dropship. Ugly variant. Now the bandits and the surveyors look very, very similar. So I'm trying to be kind of careful when I'm running into them and trying to identify people and take shots. I don't really want to shoot my own guys, or my friendlies anyway. They're not exactly my guys, they're friendlies. Or they just don't care. They also don't like the bandits and the zealots. So it's not necessarily that they're on my side. There's more gunfire up ahead, so yeah, let's get ready for that. Anything else interesting here? Alright, Yuki, have a good night. See you later. Sometime I'll try to get some more Slime Rancher for you. I'm not sure when, though. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I should play more, that's for sure. No idea what that is, and no data available. Looks rather ominous in the dark there. Where am I? Oh, I'm right on the edge here, so Hewn Valleys. So here there's a military bunker under bandit control. Capture it to use the facilities. Well, I am going to jump back here. We'll save it, and I think that's probably going to be it for the day. I do like, it's kind of interesting, every time you take over a new drone, you get this new unique ID for all the drones. Kind of interesting. No increases in rank or anything. Nothing here I want to mess with. That's all fine, that's fine. That's fine. Hazard suit I can't do anything with. Yeah, so we got quite a bit of stuff I can kind of explore and check out still. There's a signal down here too. Stone Circle. Flute Crater is one of the most likely locations for the source of the signal. Conduct investigation with caution. So you get increased countermeasures. I have no idea what the K-19 Diablikov is. Support call. Huh. And maybe that will be next time. We'll go check that out, since we're fairly close. So, yeah, that's probably going to be about it for today. Before anything else, I am going to go ahead and save it, because sometimes when I exit out to mess around with my recording and streaming software, the games will crash and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and save. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching the game and stuff. Next time I'll probably be doing this again, sometime this weekend, most likely, since I'm kind of enjoying this so far, just kind of exploring, looking around and stuff. So hopefully I will see you next time. If you're interested in older streams, you can always check out stuff I've got up on YouTube. Stuff on here only hangs around, I think, for 2 weeks, and then after that it goes away, so then I'll put it up on YouTube eventually. I'm a little behind. I think I need to upload 1 or 2 to kind of catch up. But if you're interested in older streams, I've got a bunch of older stuff up on YouTube, which is also Disturbing Puppet, so please check that out there. And hopefully I will see you next time I do some streaming here too. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.